Hey guys, so I know it has been a minute since I recorded a video. A lot has been going on. We have kind of been going through a transition. We've just been so busy. It's really hard to pick up the camera and record. But another exciting thing we have going on is I have been trying to have our second baby, or to conceive our second baby, and I tested positive yesterday. So I in the zone of just feeling super excited, and that's what's been going on. So of course I haven't been fasting, and I'll get into that in just a little bit. So today is Saturday and it is April 6th, and I am currently about 4 weeks pregnant with baby number 2. So I just wanted to share a little bit how I've been feeling and some of the symptoms that I noticed before I missed my period and before I got a positive test result. So I was extremely anxious and just in full anticipation mode, waiting to take that test and waiting to see if I was pregnant. So the biggest things are just fatigue and nausea. That was the number 2 things. But usually before I have my cycle, before I start my period, I experience the same symptoms. I'll have fatigue and nausea along with a bunch of other symptoms. So that was one thing that was a little bit different, is the fatigue just seemed really extreme. I was way more tired than I normally would be. Usually if I am about to have my cycle, the fatigue will be like maybe like 2 or 3 days and then I start. But this time it was like the fatigue was every day for like a week and no period came. So that kind of gave it away for me. And then also the nausea was not necessarily morning sickness, so I was not throwing up, but the nausea would reoccur every day around the same time, which was the evening time. And luckily there was no throwing up, it was just a nauseous feeling. And then the most recent symptom I've had is feeling really out of breath, which is different than my first pregnancy, because with him I didn't find out I was pregnant until about 7 or 8 weeks, and it was very much a surprise. So I didn't recall having any symptoms really up until that point. I don't know, I just feel really lucky and grateful that I didn't get very sick. But this one, we planned for this one and we were trying to conceive. So I've been in such a mode of like really paying attention to how I feel. Yeah, like I said, I'm out of breath. I don't know if I said that actually. So that's 2 things, is like I feel kind of foggy and I kind of like forget what I'm saying sometimes. Hey, baby. You okay? Okay.
I'm just feeling a little bit of sick, but I can't have a cough.
Well, I love you. Are you excited for mommy to have a baby?
Yeah. Can you open this?
Not right now. So, yeah, those are just some of my symptoms that I've had. Number 2 was fatigue and nausea. So that is where I'm at. Like I said, I am 4 weeks pregnant today. I used like a due date calculator on my app that I'm using to track my pregnancy, and that's what it tells me on there, is I'm approximately 4 weeks. So we are very much excited, very much looking forward to it. And with that being said, the fasting is going to be put on hold for a bit, and that's okay because we are in a new chapter of our life. But I just wanted to give you all a little update of what's been going on and where I'm at. I'll be sharing probably lots of pregnancy videos and how I'm organizing and preparing for new baby. So we shared with a lot of our family yesterday, but still have a lot of family to share it with. So since I'm only 4 weeks right now, we are going to wait until I have my first doctor's appointment, which is going to be on April 30th. We're going to wait and have that appointment, and then we will share the news with the rest of the family. And then as far as when I'm going to get this video out, I'm recording this now, but I'm also going to wait to put this video out until we share it with the rest of our family, because obviously I don't want to give anything away. But yeah, I just wanted to share kind of like how I knew I was pregnant before I got a positive pregnancy test, because boy, it is hard to wait. And there was times where I took a pregnancy test and it was negative because it's too early. And I've been doing so much research about like when you start to see that hormone, where the hormone comes from, and I really pinpointed the earliest time that I could, which would be 9 or 10 days post ovulation. So I got an ovulation tracking kit and I tracked my ovulation. And then, like I said, I was able to test around 9 days post ovulation. But out of my own curiosity, I tested on the 8-day mark as well. So I tested day 8, day 9, and day 10. And I got the first positive, which was yesterday, on day 10. And it was a super, super faint line. But if you already know, no matter how faint the line is, you're pregnant, because that just means there's a small amount of HCG, which is the pregnancy hormone, that is in your urine, and it's leaving a faint line because it's such a small amount. So that's where I'm at right now, and it was super exciting to get that first positive. My first son, he was with me in the bathroom whenever I did it, because toddlers, there's no privacy. So he was in there with me, and I just kind of, so he's 3 years old. He'll be 4 next January. And whenever I explained it to him, I said, I'm going to pee on this stick. And if it says positive, then that means there's a baby in my belly. And his response was, what? It was the cutest, funniest thing. Like, you can obviously tell he don't 100% understand, but that's kind of been his own little quote. He says that about a lot of things, so it was really funny. After, of course, the test turned positive, and I said, we're gonna have a baby, you're gonna be a big brother. And he said, can I get the baby out? We're all excited about baby number 2. And yeah, that's what's been going on, guys. So if you like this video and enjoyed hearing all about the symptoms I experienced, please like this video and please subscribe if you haven't already. My channel is all about a lifestyle and being a stay-at-home mom, and I hope that you all are having a wonderful day. And if you haven't already, do something for you today, because you are important. Taking care of yourself is important. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.